Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel and another video in the SSSVEDA series. Now we are approximately a third of the way through the month now, so it felt like a good time to check in and let you know the things that I've learned and experienced so far during this journey. So first up, here are the things that I've learned that you really should do, or specifically not do in some instances, to make sure that your SSSVEDA journey has as fewer speed bumps in as possible. Recording on my iMac has proven to be problematic. A couple of times I've attempted to do it, and in one of my videos the video quality wasn't good, the sound quality wasn't good, so the lesson I've learned here is either don't use the iMac for filming, or try and find out what it is I can do to tweak those settings. In the meantime, I'm going to stick with this bad boy, the Canon, where the microphone on the top is a Rode and the quality is sweet. Another thing you might want to check before you start filming, especially if you're planning on going out on location, which I have tried a couple of times, batteries. Might seem pretty straightforward, but I've forgotten. The battery in this camera does last quite a while, but if you become complacent and think that you've got plenty of battery left, only to find that you go somewhere and you run out halfway through, unless you're taking a spare, you're stuffed. So what I've started doing now is I can probably get a couple of decent videos out of this particular battery before it starts to look like it's on the decline, and even though there'll be plenty of battery left, I usually then throw it onto charge just to make sure that if I do go out anywhere with the camera I never get caught short. Always turn on the external microphone. If you watched my video earlier in the month where I was outside, I had to do that in 2 takes. The first take was because I filmed the entire thing and was relatively happy with it, only to come back and find out that there was 0 audio. I've got a really good microphone on the top. The camera microphone is not very good, especially not very good if there's any background noise. So it might sound pretty straightforward, but it's so easy to do, and if you do sit and record an entire video only to find out you've got no audio, you'll be kicking yourself afterwards. Plan ahead, and that might sound quite straightforward, but I assure you it is not quite as straightforward as it may sound. With the calendar that we've been given, we have plenty of topics, but what you need to record is time. And what you don't want to do if you're trying to stick to a schedule every single day of when your video goes out, 6 PM everybody, every single day, UK time, 6 PM. If you're trying to stick a video out at the same time every single day, you don't want to be in a situation where you're then rushing during the day to get a video live. Now at the beginning of the month I was well ahead of schedule. I filmed a couple of videos including my introduction before the month began, and I was scheduling 2 or 3 days in advance. Then I found that a weekend went by where I was unable to film, and suddenly I fell behind again. So this week I've had to spend 1 day filming a couple of videos, editing them, which is quite time consuming of course, to get myself back into the situation where I'm now a day ahead. Ideally I'd like to be a couple of days ahead. So if you find the time, you're at a loose end, you've got a couple of ideas, you've got a camera, record something. Another thing worth noting is that with regards to your video going live, promoting it, if you're fortunate and you've got a nice active audience on your YouTube channel, they will start the ball rolling for you. If you're a smaller YouTube channel, you probably will find that a bit of social media promotion is required. I found that out last weekend. A video went live on the Saturday at 6 PM. I wasn't available to promote it, and at the moment it's one of my lowest viewed videos. Incidentally, if you are interested in helping me out, there's a link up there somewhere. Give it a watch. If you've got a Twitter account, a couple of little tweets on there, perhaps, and as I will be doing moving forwards, look at a tool that you can use to schedule tweets just so you know that tweets are going out. YouTube will allow you to put 1 out when the video goes live. If you then want to put a couple out throughout the rest of the day at times where you think people might watch. And of course, don't forget, as and when you're permitted to do so, pop your video in the SSSVEDA group just to let them know it's all live, and you can make sure you get plenty of views. So just to close on some positive things, my video that went live on Friday was recommending some people that I've met along the way. I would love it if you could check that out, because those people have helped me out throughout the journey so far. They've been commenting and liking, and they've subscribed to my channel. So what I would say is make sure that you're engaging with people's channels and make sure you're making new friends along the way. Everybody's taking the time out of their day to ensure that they're putting together content that they hope that you would like, and it doesn't take too long just for you to skim through their videos, give them a little like and a comment, and if you feel it's worthwhile, maybe you subscribe too, just to help them out and motivate them to continue putting the content out there. Most of us are doing this because we want to do it, but it's a little bit deflating if you find that you're making content and no one's really engaging with it. Just a final thing. As is always the case, I want to say a special thank you to everybody who's taken the time to watch this video. I want to say even more special thank you to everybody who's been with me for the journey so far, commenting on my videos, liking the videos, and who have subscribed to my channel. Thumbs up for this video if you liked it. Comments in the box below if you have anything to say whatsoever. Anything. I'm happy to have a conversation with you about anything. I'm on Twitter too. I usually put my details around here somewhere. If you haven't already subscribed, that would be wonderful, and there's a little bell thing if you're super keen to make sure you know when my videos are available. Incidentally, that is 6 PM UK time every single day in August, and we'll see how it goes once August is done. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you all again very, very soon in the next SSSVEDA video.